Hello everyone to this prototype session. Today we are going to learn how to prototype our final idea. If you remember in our last week, in our last session, you were working in a brainstorming session and you tried to find a final idea, a final solution for your challenge. Okay, then today we are going to prototype this final idea. Let me open my PowerPoint to start the session. Okay. As you remember, the design thinking process has 5 different steps. The first one is what's emphasized. We did that in the first week: design, ideation, prototype, and test. This week, the week number 7, we are going to prototype our idea. To prototype our idea, we can use different tools. For this unit, for BEN 300, I decided to use Business Model Canvas. Business Model Canvas was developed like 20 years ago by Yves Pignet, Alexander Welder, and it's a very easy tool that is going to help us to visualize in a tangible way our final idea. How to design a business model? We can use normally 3 different steps. The first step is we need to analyze our external environment. Okay, this means describe the space where you are going to create this product or this service. We did that during the first and second week when you try to define your challenge. Remember when you did your field work. Today we are going to use the business model Canvas. The business model Canvas is going to help us to create value for our business, to create value for our user. And the third part, is the value proposition canvas. The value proposition canvas helps us to create value for our customer. Okay. Let me introduce you the business model canvas. The business model canvas, as you can see, is a template with 9 different blocks. I'm going to explain the 9 blocks in a few minutes, but before explain the different blocks, I would like to introduce a video regarding this business model canvas, and you are going to understand a little bit more how it works, what is a business model canvas.
An organization's business model can be described with 9 basic building blocks: your customer segments, your value proposition for each segment, the channels to reach customers, customer relationships you establish, the revenue streams you generate, the key resources and key activities you require to create value, the key partners, and the cost structure of the business model. But it's not sufficient to just enumerate the 9 building blocks. What you really want to do is to map them out on a pre-structured canvas. This is what we call the business model canvas, a tool that helps you map, discuss, design, and invent new business models. Let's briefly go through the 9 building blocks, starting with the customer segments. These are all the people or organizations for which you're creating value. This includes simple users and paying customers. For each segment, you have a specific value proposition. These are the bundles of products and services that create value for your customers. The channels describe through which touchpoints you're interacting with customers and delivering value. The customer relationships outline the type of relationship you're establishing with your customers. The revenue streams make clear how and through which pricing mechanisms your business model is capturing value. Then you need to describe the infrastructure to create, deliver, and capture value. The key resources show which assets are indispensable in your business model. The key activities show which things you really need to be able to perform well. The key partners show who can help you leverage your business model, since you won't own all key resources yourself, nor will you perform all key activities. Then once you understand your business model's infrastructure, you'll also have an idea of its cost structure. So with the business model canvas, you can map out your entire business model in one image. This works for startup entrepreneurs just as well as for the most senior executives.
Okay, I hope with this video you have a more clear idea about the business model canvas. As the video mentioned, there are 9 different blocks. The number 1 is customer segment, value proposition, channel, customer relationship, revenue streams, key resources, key activities, key partnership, and cost structure. It's very important that you follow this order. You need to start with customer segment, after that value proposition, and etc. Why? Because the previous block is going to allow you to understand how to develop and define the following blocks. If we start with customer segment, the question is, what is the customer segment trying to get done? You have only one customer segment, you have different customer segment, you have a very diverse customer segment, etc. If you need more information about this block, under your slide you can find, as you can see here, the description about the block, question to ask, and more information about customer segment. For example, type of customer segment, you can find you are looking for a mass market, a niche market, a segment market, a diversified market, etc. Okay? The second block, and for me is the most important block, is the value proposition canvas. Here you are not going to define your product, your service, or your process. You are going to define what are you trying to solve. Remember, it's like the insight. If you remember, the client, the customer, they are not looking for a dryer. They are looking for a hole. And the same here. You need to specify the different insight, the different pain, the different gain, the different job you're trying to satisfy, you're trying to offer to your user in order to help them with their need, expectation, hope, and etc. Okay. If you have any question, under your PowerPoint, you can find different notes about the value proposition. Okay. The third one is channels, how you are going to reach your customer segment, which channel you are going to use. Number 4 is customer relationship. It's important here to mention that you need to define how you are going to get customer, how you are going to keep customer, and how you are going to scale or grow customer. Number 5 is the revenue stream, how you are going to get money. You are going to sell the product, the service. You are going to offer a license. What kind of thing or what kind of strategy, the pricing strategy you are going to use to get money. Number 6, 7, and 8, the key activities and resources and partnership is very important. Here I'm asking you to define your key resources, activities, and partnership. You don't need to define standard resources. You need to define the key resources. For example, if you need a specific skill or if you need a specific material, you need to define here. You don't need to define or state the normal resources, activities you are doing, or the normal partnership. But for example, if you need a specific partnership to develop your product, your service, or for example Dell or Apple, but this is something you need to be mentioned on your business model canvas, but not the standard partnership. And the final block is the cost structure. Here you need to try to identify the most important cost in your business model. The same, please don't try to specify all the costs, because I'm not looking for. I'm looking only if you are aware about the specific cost you are going to have when you are going to develop or when you are going to generate your product, your service, and your process. How we are going to do our business model canvas? For that, I have prepared a document with instruction on your LMS. Let me show you the document. Okay, in this document you can see the different steps that you need to follow in order to the prototype to do the prototype session. First of all, is watch and read on your LMS this video and the PowerPoint. I hope you have done that before this session. the workshop session. And during your workshop session, it means for the group number 1, Tuesday from 3:30 to 5:30, and for group number 2, from 5:30 to 7:30, you are going to do a prototype session. For that, you need, 1, to organize a video chat, a video conference with your team member. Okay, you can use Skype, Hangout, WhatsApp, etc. I don't mind. You need to see each other, and you need to click on one of the following link regarding your challenge. Imagine if I'm working, I'm from the workshop number 1, Tuesday 3:30 to 5:30, and I'm working in increasing the rate of adoption of electric vehicle in Western Australia. I'm going to click here. Automatically, a Google Drive document is going to be open, and here I can work in the different block of my business model canvas. Remember, you're going to start for customer segment, value proposition, channels, customer relationship, and etc. Okay, now every member of the team needs to work at the same time. Is for that you have more or less 2 hours. Okay, this is not the document, it's this one. Okay, once you have finished the template, and the template is filled, you need to save your outcome as a PDF document, and you need to send me your outcome to my email before Wednesday, April 22 at 8 a.m. Why? Because I'm going to provide you a feedback during the week and Wednesday in order to improve your business model canvas. Then I need time to correct your business model canvas. Then you need to send me before Wednesday. Once you receive my feedback, you need to improve your prototype and wrap and produce or generate a final prototype template. Okay, and you have, from the moment you are going to receive the feedback until Saturday before midnight to submit your final prototype. As always, if you have any question, any doubt about how it's work, the prototype session, if you have any problem or anyone is not participating or you have whatever, please contact me. My commitment is to, the fly, my commitment is to answer in 24-48 hours. Don't wait until the weekend, because sometimes the weekend, I have social life. No, right now I don't have a lot of social life, but I have family life. Don't try to contact me as soon as possible. Okay, good luck with your prototyping session, and see you in the next week.